Today, Ukraine's president says his country will reject any peace plan that involves ceding land to Russia. These remarks coming just hours after President Trump announced that he will be meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska this coming Friday, suggesting, quoting him now, some swapping of territories, end quote, could be needed to end Russia's war on Ukraine. CNN's Betsy Klein is live for us at the White House. Betsy, are we getting any response from the administration after Zelensky remarks that he doesn't like that deal?
We are, Frederica, but President Trump on Friday announcing plans for a very high-stakes summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin that will take place in Alaska. This meeting came together quite quickly. We still don't have details on where exactly in Alaska it will be, but it was chosen in part because Alaska is the midpoint roughly between Moscow and Washington. Now, notably, the president did not say whether or when Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky would be included in these plans, in these talks to end the war. You might recall that during the Biden administration, the policy was nothing about Ukraine without Ukraine. But Zelensky has been emphatic that Ukraine needs to be included in any conversations about a potential peace deal. Now, earlier this week, Putin met with Steve Witkoff, the president's special envoy for the Middle East, to discuss a potential path forward. The president was asked about whether that might include Ukraine ceding territory to Russia. Take a look.
Working on a lot of these deals. We've closed every single one of them all throughout the world, and that's the last of them. And they're losing, Peter, about 6, maybe even 7,000 soldiers every single week.
Now, Ukraine has said the idea of ceding territory is a non-starter. But there's also the question of whether the Trump administration is able to get its European allies on board with this. They are watching quite closely and scrambling to understand really what could be being agreed to here. And to that end, Vice President J.D. Vance convened a group of leaders in England today from Europe and Ukraine, as well as the UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy, to discuss this plan and where Russia stands at this time. We are told, according to a U.S. official, that this hours-long meeting produced, quote, significant progress. We've asked for more details on the substance of that progress. We're hoping to hear more soon, Frederica.
All right, we look forward to hearing that. Thank you so much, Betsy Klein at the White House.